There's a strange thing that happens when we want someone badly enough. We stop thinking about the person and start thinking about the possibility, the future, the conversations, the version of ourselves we become if they chose us. And somehow, that starts to feel more real than what's actually in front of us. Olivia Rodrigo wrote a song about exactly that feeling. It's called Stupid Song, and it opens up at a party in New York City, surrounded by people, her friends in the bathroom, girls she'd never quite known how to be. And none of that matters because she can't stop imagining what it would be like if he spoke to her. Not what he said, what he would say. Not a memory, a construction. She isn't responding to him at all, she's building him. And the version she's building is already more vivid than anything happening in the room. This is where the danger begins, because the version we build is always better than the person who exists. It has to be. We're drawing on our hopes, not a reality. The imaginary version never says the wrong thing, never arrives distracted, never brings her own wounds into the space between you. As Proust wrote, it's our imagination that is responsible for love, not the other person. And nowhere is that more visible than in the quiet hours that follow. 7 nights alone and a skipped meal, sleeping in a dress and my high heels. She isn't spending time with him, she's spending time with her version of him, dreaming from 1 in the morning until 4, turning something small into something total. And she's certain, more certain than she sounds about almost anything else in the song. Positively and truly sure, nobody wanted somebody more. That certainty isn't coming from knowing him, it's coming from the strength of what she built, which is precisely why it feels so unshakable, because nobody real has yet come along to deserve it. Possibility does something that reality simply can't. It stays open. Open things are hard to release, because as long as the door isn't closed, the story isn't over. The hope is still alive. We become, without really noticing it, addicted not to the person, but to the question of them, to the not yet knowing. It's an intoxicating place to live, until it isn't. Because then there is the grief. And this is the part nobody talks about. When the possibility finally closes, when reality arrives, quietly, without drama, there is a loss that has no language. You cannot explain to people that you are devastated over someone you barely knew. There is no ritual for it. No one brings flowers. But the grief is real, because what you're mourning isn't just a person. It's the version of yourself who existed in that imagined life. The conversations, the comfort, the sense of being chosen, a life you had already, in some quiet internal way, started to live. And maybe that's what the title is really about. She calls it Stupid Song, not because the feeling is stupid, but because the feeling is bigger than language could hold, and want you more than any stupid song could ever say. No song is adequate, no words quite reach it, and so she writes one anyway, knowing it will fall short, knowing that some feelings cannot be fully said, only carried. The real danger of imaginary relationships isn't that the feeling isn't real. It is real. The longing is real. The grief, when it ends, is real. The danger is that the possibility is so comfortable, so clean, so endlessly renewable, that we can stay inside it long after it's time to leave. We can choose the version we invented of the person who actually exists, because the invented version never asks anything of us, never disappoints, never becomes ordinary. Ordinary is where real love actually lives, not in dreaming from 1 to 4, but in the constructed conversations, in the moments that are nothing like a song, the ones nobody would write a lyric about. That is where the imaginary version ends, and where an actual person can finally begin.